So I'm streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch tonight. See how it goes. Now I need. Freddie, how's it going? I don't. Might have to turn that down just a little bit. I don't know yet. We'll see if people say it's too loud. Freddie, how you doing tonight? Oh, I need to. Dude, Mano's dog, his hair is everywhere. We got the football game going on, so if it's too loud, just let me know. See how, hey, Matesfield, what's up, man? Familiar face. Face, name, whatever, you know what I mean. So we're gonna start, this is section 6. And this is where I think this thing's gonna really start looking like the Falcon. Sure. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this build. A little bit of oh, that camera. This camera's freezing again. It has not been freezing the last like 4 nights. And now it's okay. Hopefully it will hold up. Anybody else watching the football game? You are as well? Nice. I had no idea that there was a game on tonight, and then we got home and I started looking at my phone and scrolling through some of the news feeds, and it said, Chiefs at Chargers tonight. Like, oh, didn't realize the season was starting already. And we're in a fantasy league now, so now there's even more at stake with all these NFL games. My wife's not too happy because, as we were sharing the other day, my uncle got Josh Allen and he refuses to trade him. All right. Yeah, but he wants to win, so I get it. That's most of the big pieces. Oh, geez. There's not a lot of room left on this thing. All right, good enough for me. And that camera froze again. If you guys could do me, hopefully this camera only does this a handful of times, and then it'll finally just not get locked up as much. So if that big camera, this camera freezes at all, just let me know, and I'll restart it. I'm gonna need 2 of these. I'm just gonna build these at the same time over here, and hopefully the camera that doesn't work. How much is that sticking out? Oh, not at all. Okay. So I saw a guy that is building this only out of spare parts that he has. So it looks like just a big hodgepodge of a bunch of different colored pieces and stuff like that. But what a cool idea. Like if you've got a ton of extra pieces laying around, and then to build it complete just with spare pieces, that's pretty awesome. Hopefully when he's done with it, he'll pop back up and I'll be able to see it, because I didn't catch the name of the profile or the name of the guy, and then I didn't get to follow him, but still thought it was a cool idea. I recently started going through a huge box of Lego that I have from when I was a kid, and there's like a sheriff thing, kind of sheriff lockup build that I could tell right away I had some of the pieces, like some of the windows and stuff like that. So I started rebuilding that, and hopefully gonna maybe work on that a little bit more tomorrow. But just thought that'd be kind of cool to rebuild some of the sets I had from when I was a kid, because I honestly don't even remember all the sets that I had. But I've got a big box full of Lego that are just sitting there. I do know 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I do know that there's one set that I have just a partial of. It's one of the old. It's not a pirate ship, but it's an old, like, I can't remember what it is, like the Imperial, kind of that time, that same pirate era that they were doing, and I'm missing a bunch of pieces, so I won't be able to rebuild that one, unfortunately. Oh. Phoenix Colton, thank you for the follow. Fern, man, there's a lot of people coming and going. I forgot that it's Friday night. It didn't feel like Friday today. It felt like Saturday. We went to a theme park out here in East Tennessee called Dollywood. I'm sure some people have heard of it, but we went there today. It was a lot of fun. But it felt like Saturday. It did not feel like Friday. What piece am I looking for? Man, whoever's lighting off fireworks has just got to have a bunch of them that they're just trying to get rid of. So, Freddie, do you build as well, or are you just watching? Short Gag, thanks for sharing the like. Thank God it's Friday, Jeff. What's up, buddy? Is that camera still going? Oh, thank God it is. All right. So, I need. It's the pieces. It's crazy cool. I don't build, but it's fun to watch. Nice. Well, appreciate you watching. Taking the time to watch someone else do something you don't do. Appreciate it. Toys the biggest one yet. Yeah, this is the biggest build that I've done. 7,500 pieces. I do have the Titanic, which is over 9,000. I don't remember the exact count. I haven't started that yet. But this is the biggest one that I will have done to date when I finish it. Erica on YouTube, happy Friday. How are you? Yeah, it's a pretty big one, but it's gonna be awesome. It'll probably be front to back somewhere on there, I'm guessing, and then kind of finish it out, something like that. I did get the Titanic. It's currently sitting in a big stack over there. I gotta get a shelf for it. I have some space up there that I'm kind of thinking about putting it there, or we might clear off our dresser over there and move some of those builds that we have and put it, because it's 53 inches long. So like if I built on this desk, it wouldn't even fit. Like it would be hitting my monitor and then still going out. So gonna have to figure that one out when we get to it. Oh boy. All right. Well, what's up, buddy? Just building display cabinets. How's your day, dude? Our day was a lot of fun. Went to Dollywood. It was a little bit hotter than it was supposed to be, but not too bad. Kids got to do all the rides that they like to do. Remy got to do some new ones. One that like your feet hang off of, and he was not really thrilled about it at first, but he ended up loving it. So yeah, it was a fun day. Right, babe? Right, babe? Oh my god. Well. How's your day, Jeff? 100 degrees. Oof. Oof. Yeah, it got up to like 86, which is, kind of more normal for August. But it's been weird because the last like week and a half it's been in the 70s here. So it's kind of weird to have a day where it just like kind of jumped up 10 degrees. And then like tomorrow, the temperature is supposed to drop back down and it's only supposed to be like 75. So kind of strange weather, but I'm not really gonna complain about it all that much. I'll take 75-degree summers all day long. You used 3D instruction before. I'm gonna give them a try on my next build. I've tried it once on my phone. I've been talking with this guy on our TikTok channel on our comments. I totally forgot about BlueStacks. I don't know if you guys have ever used BlueStacks. It's basically like an emulator um, for your computer where you can run like the Android software kind of thing. Basically, like apps that you can install on your phone, you can install on your computer, and it runs through an emulator called BlueStacks. And I'm just using a PDF right now for this build. But I think I do have BlueStacks actually. I had it before, but if I get that, then what I could do is I could just basically run that emulator and then install the Bricks app and then or the whatever the app is, and then essentially have that app on my computer. So I didn't do it tonight just because I didn't really have time before I jumped on live, but definitely gonna try that because that might be the way to do it on my doing it here. And I've got a 32-inch monitor, so it would be great to have a huge 3D image of that and be able to turn it around, all that kind of fun stuff. So, oh, I put this in the wrong spot. I didn't realize it wants two of these. Oh, sorry. On a scale of 1 to 10, how tired is Cass? Babe? On a scale of 1 to 10, how tired are you? She says a 3. Our kids were more tired than we are, I think. Kids were exhausted. Wait a second. Something's not right. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. These are just the wrong ones. They almost look the same. How long you been working on this one? Hello, Soaks County Girl, by the way. This I want to say is maybe the start of like our, let's see, 6, 7 hours ish, roughly. Freddie, will you ever let your kids play? I actually do. There's a couple of them that they can play with, but not all of them. But yeah, definitely not. Definitely not this one. But yeah, there are a couple that they're allowed to play with. And there's some other ones actually that I need to build that I want them to be able to play with. Like I've got a little Technic like rally car. It's probably about like this big, and those Technics just hold pretty well. So like that excavator that I built the other night, my son he plays with that one. The bush plane that I built, which is a Technic. Oh, that was a big catch. And then again that other Technic. But there's a couple. He's got my son has an express train, and we'll bring that out and set that out, and he'll play with that one. So yeah, there's a couple of them, but there's obviously quite a few that he does. They're not allowed to play with. What's the average time for putting this together? I have no idea. There's the Imagineer app says, which I'm not, I actually want to find out like where they get the calculations for their estimated time for builds on this one, on these, because some of them seem really, really high. Hold on, I gotta find it. It's probably because it was like one of the last ones I added. So okay, so Imagineer says the build time for this is 118 hours. I don't know how they come up with that calculation. Um, so let me try and find another one. It might be a little bit more. So like well, you can't see, but all right, here. So like this N1 Starfighter, I built. Wow, it's dusty already. I built this one, and I filmed it. Like I filmed the video while I was doing it. I think if I would have like start to finish build it, it probably would have only taken me like maybe, I don't know. I want to say like maybe an hour and a half. But on the app, they're saying that this is a 6.75 hour build time. And again, I don't know how they come up with that calculation. So I don't know. I have no way of judging. I'm just kind of getting back into this. So I don't really know what normal times take, like per, 100 or 1,000 pieces or something like that. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to. I'm sure Lego will have a Oompa Loompas work like 100. Yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they. I have no idea, but I'm building it on live, so it's going to go a little bit slower. But I like building on live. I think I get to be on iPad. Maybe just yeah. No, see, Jared, I tried running up my phone. And it's just too small. Um, but I'm gonna try that emulator next time and see if I can get it. See how that works. Because some apps work well on it, and some don't. I used it for some like mobile games that I played in the past, but nothing like that. So I don't know how, because you can integrate a mouse with it. Like you can use your mouse even though it looks like a tablet screen. But I don't know. We'll see. Thoughts on new Death Star? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I saw pictures of the back of it today for the first time, and I was just like, really? Like they just like completely forgot to finish the back of it, or at least clean it up. Yeah, I don't know. I think the minifigures in it are cool, some of them, but I not that I even have the money to get it. But even if I did, I don't know that I would. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't. I don't really know. The funny thing is, like 20 minutes ago, when I was making you popcorn, he could have been out there, but now he decides that he wants out. Mando, give it a rest. You have to wait, dude. Uh, I know he does. Have you thought about setting a room for all your Lego? Oh yeah, we joke about it all the time because I could definitely use another room, but we just don't have one unless we made our kids share a room, which we're not gonna do. But yeah, our house is a 3 bed, 2 bath, and all being occupied currently. So, oh, wow, you gave in way too quick to him. Yep, our dog's name is Mando. We got him when The Mandalorian was airing, and we went through all kinds of names, and we were watching the show one night, and I jokingly threw out the name Mando, not thinking that she was going to go for it. but I was just like, what about Mando? And she's like, yeah, actually I like it. And so it stuck. Got Mando, and we have Nala. Oh, the smallest pieces right now. Oh, never mind. That's not a small piece. I'm just looking for the wrong piece. Nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed I really enjoyed the first season. The second season was okay, and then the third season they did some funny stuff, but overall it wasn't half bad. Is this camera still good? Has it froze? Actually, it's kind of cool. One of the scenes from, well, basically like when they go to that in the, I think it's in season 2 or 3, maybe, I don't remember, but when they go to that one planet where Grogu sits on that rock, and it's like all those giant pillar rocks, and there's that blue force stuff, and where the thank you, yeah, it is. Um, Basically where the Razor Crest gets blown up, that was actually filmed in the hills right above where I used to live. It's kind of cool. This is he okay? Your dog? Oh, good. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, well, you need to catch up quick. And that's not really a spoiler. I mean, I think it's not a huge plot thing. It explains why he had a modified N1 though. My son loves this. He asked if he could watch all the time. He loves, like, absolutely, absolutely. I would love if he did. And if he doesn't, I'm actually streaming on YouTube and on Twitch right now as well. So if one of those other platforms works better, then that's kind of your job, isn't it, Sir Jeff? Uh, just YouTube so far. I haven't seen anyone from Twitch, but I also don't know how to tell. Yeah, I don't. I have no idea how to tell. It just, the chat just pops up, and then that's it. So I have no idea. Got it. And we made popcorn right before we started this, so we're off to a good night so far. If I can find this, I'm trying to understand what piece I'm supposed to be looking for. Okay, wait a second. I'm trying to understand. Oh, okay. This piece? I'm trying to understand the pieces that they actually have on this part of the build, because it all looks, there's a bunch of tiny pieces and they don't highlight the new ones in red, so I'm trying to make sure I get the right ones on there, because if not, this will all be for nothing and I'll have a janky looking Falcon. 1, 2, 3. Is there an injury or something, or is it halftime? I'm gonna need that. I know. Popcorn. What are you watching? We're watching the NFL game. Chiefs of the Chargers. It's that time of year again. What piece did I need? I need 2 of these. No, I still need. Maybe this is where all the build time hours comes in, because I'm trying to find all this stuff. That is like that. I need another one of those. I don't know the name of it, but I need another one of these pieces. I've dug around for it quite a bit. I can't blame my kids for this piece if it is missing, because these bags I just literally just opened. I do think the other one, the one that I was missing the other night, I do think my kids got that one and took it somewhere. But this one, I would not be off. Yeah, I don't know. Have you heard or seen the sets that come out? Dude, Travis, I've seen so many announcements. Like, I feel like every time I get on, and really the only place I hear about them is like on TikTok, or like, well, yeah, on TikTok, or like when I come on lives, like people will talk about them here. That's kind of how I get to hear about all the new sets that are coming out. And I remember, oh, there it is. I remember everyone was like talking about, all the sets that were coming out August 1st, all the announcements that they were going to do and all this stuff. And then it was like, I feel like every single week they've been announcing more and more and more and more. It's like all these new sets. It's like, holy crap, man! Like, is this normal? Like, are they just going nuts right now? So to maybe answer the next part of your question, if there's sets that that they've announced, I may not have heard of them yet, but I feel like I keep seeing new sets being announced. Okay, I'm gonna try doing this because that might help me a little bit. So I need one of these, 3 of these. One of you. One of you. One of you. Just yep. One of you. And then I need. No. Yes. One of you. Okay. Yes, we did. We did. That I'm talking to Jeff about who the Bills are playing. Yeah, which is I mean, Ravens are a good team. It's funny because now that we're in a fantasy league, it's like you look at the games differently now because the Ravens are our defense team in our fantasy league, and then Lamar Jackson's our quarterback, and then we have one other guy from the Ravens. But then it's like we got James Cook, Kincaid, and Bass from the Bills. So it's like, you're like, we want the Bills to win, but then it's like, man, I hope Lamar has a good game so we have points, and I hope the Ravens defense have a good game because we want the points. But yeah, my son age 10 built a Taj Mahal in a week. Oh my! Isn't the Taj Mahal a big build too? I love those architecture sets, man. Those are so cool. Oh, just a reminder, your shelves are asymmetrical. Yes, I. It's helping. It's actually helping balance me out a little bit. Muhammad Zamir, your motor should be really live. Thank you. Oh, yeah, man. No, that's really awesome to hear. Yeah, Muhammad, if I can do it, you can do it because I used to swear that I would never do anything like this, mainly out of fear, and now it's something that I look forward to doing. Beyond just, I usually schedule my days. We had scheduled days that I do live, and now it's like not really doing anything tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna go live. So I hope you do, Mohammed. Dude, is it to do? Oh yeah, you said live build, so you build Legos as well. Heather, he's 24, still builds. But the plants. In the girlfriend apartment. Well, I don't think it matters. I don't think the age doesn't really matter anymore, as I've learned. That's one of the cool things because I gave up Lego kind of out of fear, being made fun of and stuff like that when I was younger. So it's very different nowadays. So I would say that it doesn't really matter. Like I've talked to people on here that they're in their 60s, and they've got a crazy collection. The people that are in their I mean, literally all ages, and I had no idea like there was that kind of a community behind all of it. So no matter, it don't matter if it's something that brings you a little bit of peace and happiness and joy, then go for it. Roaming Lego on YouTube. What's up? How you doing? What would your ideal set? What do you mean by ideal? Okay, yeah. So ideal set. So someone asked me. So this right here, what I'm building is like my dream Lego Star Wars set. Like it's for sure my dream set from Lego. Um, I'm a big Halo fan. The game Halo, I played it, all growing up, and I've read some of the books, and I really enjoy it. And if you're familiar with Rebrickable, there's a guy that made a Halo ring, and it's 4 feet in diameter, so it's probably about like this big. It's 11,000 pieces, and to buy all of it, because you can buy it through Rebrickable, or maybe it links it to Bricklink or other. But basically, you can source all the pieces, and when I did, it's like $2,000 for all the pieces. But that, I mean, yeah, if that's what you mean by ideal, like that would probably be my ideal. Roaming Lego UCS is a massive set. Yeah, no, it really is. Like I've never seen it before. Like I've been to a couple Lego stores, I've never actually seen it in person. So already just being at this point and knowing it's probably going to come out to like here is nuts. Like it's huge. So maybe get a shed for Lego. We actually do. We have a 40-foot shipping container that's kind of being used as our garage, tool garage, storage, and I know a couple people have like joked about like finishing that thing out, running some power out there, and using that, which that is not a terrible idea, but I got to use that right now for all my tools. Mm, Roaming Lego, thanks for the like. I'm assuming you build Lego as well. Are you only on YouTube? He still loves it. 24 in his Taj Mahal. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember seeing pictures of Taj Mahal, and that's a really really cool set. You built the first Star Wars ship. Can't think of what it's called. I don't know what the first Star Wars ship that Lego built was. But that's pretty cool. All right, let me throw some pieces down. I can kind of get away with it a little bit more because KGB's not here, and my wife is somewhat distracted, so no one's here to yell at me to keep building. Oh, I was like, where does that thing clip in? But I was thinking it clipped in down below, but it doesn't. It clips in right there. Trying to. Okay, this. Let's go in there. Let's go in there. Okay, I think that's it. Just started my Lego build with one piece sets. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with one piece, but I do like the pieces or the sets that I've seen. They look pretty good. In fact, there's a guy that I met here on TikTok that he's like kind of getting back into it as well, and his birthday is, let's see, on Sunday, and his wife, I mean, kind of similar story to mine where he used to have a he used to build, apparently he had a really big collection, and then he had to get rid of it for whatever reasons, but he's getting back into it, and so his wife got him one of the one piece sets for his birthday, and apparently his kids got him a couple other sets, so that's really cool to hear that he's like, kind of similar thing to um, some of the other people on here is just like people are starting to kind of get back into it. It's like, yeah, man, I used to have a collection, got rid of them, and now I'm thinking about getting back into it. So I love hearing stories like that. I've seen that one. Didn't KGB build the ship, the big ship from One Piece? I think she did. Bricks, what are you doing tonight? By the way, Treebeard. Oh, is that one difficult? Oh yeah, that's right, because it's the alt build. So you're, yeah, like we were talking about. How much more you got of that one? Two, three of these. Okay. Wait, this is. I'm assuming. Assuming it goes like that. It kind of is confusing because it looks like. I don't know. We'll see if it works. It might work. It might not. And this is supposed to go here. I'm a late bloomer. I'm a fan of One Piece. I just started with that separate. Well, shoot. That's what you do. I'm glad that they had something that you were into. I mean, there's so many different themes now. But I feel like sometimes you come into it, they do these oddball themes. It's like, what are the odds, you know? Like, because I guess One Piece used to be anime. That's like of all the anime stuff they could have done, like why One Piece, but it's still pretty cool. Oh, almost got that. Matt, what's up, man? Looking pretty awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna start coming together here. Kind of working on the nose right now, so we'll see how it turns out. This is section 7. They do groups of bags of 4 or 5 in sections. This is section 7, and there's 17, so getting kind of close to halfway there. How tall is that tree barrel, by the way, Bricks? Do I sell them? No, no, I don't. I don't. All the sets that I've built on this channel is they're all sets that people have sent me. So I've had a lot of people suggest that, like especially because we don't have room for a lot of these. Like I'm building them, and we're finally starting to get some shells up and stuff like that. But it's like we don't have any room for them. Um, right now. Okay. Feel like John C. Riley from Step Brothers right now. I manage I think it's his baseball team, but I manage a football league. Oh, little league, fantasy league. All right, give me 1 second. But yeah, sorry. To answer your question, no, I couldn't. I could not sell these sets because I feel like that would be wrong. The other kicker is in Cincinnati. They're playing on Sunday. We have Bass and McPherson from Cincinnati. They're not playing until Sunday. Do you build one different each night? No. I mean, I will start. Like some builds take multiple nights. Like when I did the Rivendell, that took me 7 live nights, and that's about 3 to 4 hours each night. Although one night I did the last of it, got it finished, and then put the light kit on there, and I think that was like a 6 hour stream or 7 hour stream. I basically streamed to almost like 4 o'clock in the morning because I was just like I wanted to get it done at that point. This is my 4th night doing this. One of the nights I had issues with. I was only streaming on TikTok at the time, and the whole thing locked up, and I couldn't stream. It's only did about half hour, but yeah. So normally, if I'm not doing a big set like this, like yeah, I'll just do a set that I can finish in a night or two, maybe, because I only stream for about 3 hours at a time. So yeah, kind of, but not really at the same time. I have anger issues. I can't build them because they piss me off, but I'll buy. That's funny. Well, and it is funny like that. Aside from people suggesting like, "Hey, the sets that you've built are the sets that you're building that people send you, like sell those." And I couldn't do that. That's not right. But I have had people say like, "Well, what if someone like didn't want to build it but sent it to you? Like, would you do that?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I would, but how would you transport it safely?" Like, I think about like the Rivendell. Like, if someone sent that to me and they just wanted me to build it and send it back to them, like, how are you going to transport that? You can't. Or like the T Rex, like the thing's going to just fall to pieces. So it's like unless it's someone local, but I don't know. I would give them away before I sold them. Is the way I kind of think about it. Like if for whatever reason I had to start getting rid of them, I would probably just start giving them away, or find the people that sent them to me and be like, "Do you want me to send this back to you?" Somehow, however that would work. I think it's interesting watching these NFL games that they're starting to do in other countries, because it's like all the announcers in the background are all like talking in different languages and stuff like that. Like I didn't know that they were in Brazil until I heard the announcer in the background. I was like, "That's not English." Where are you? Where are you? There you are. One of these here. There. Oh, this piece. I forgot. Just join. What are you building tonight? No need to be sorry, man. I am building the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. The big Falcon. I already have that piece. Have that, have that, have that. I think that's it for this part. Looks like it, at least. Six of these. 1, 2. And you. And you. You. 5. Uno más. 6. And I need... Okay, so you are going here. Oh, jeez. Robbie, we are good. How are you? Thanks for joining. Good, loving the cooler weather. Oh yeah, well today was a little bit warmer where we were. We went down to Pigeon Forge to Dollywood. I don't know where you're at, but we live in East Tennessee, and it's been it's been a lot cooler than normal recently. But today it actually warmed up, and so we went to Dollywood today, and a little bit warmer than we expected, but it wasn't terrible. But yeah, I mean tomorrow it's supposed to drop back down into the high is supposed to be like 75. So no complaints about that. That same play they called last year, roughing the passer. Remember? Literally that same thing. They didn't call it because you can't. I mean, you can't as a quarterback lower your shoulder to hit a guy and then expect to get a roughing the passer call. I'm in Dallas. It's been breezing more tonight. Oh yeah, well we got a couple other people here from Texas. Um, Jeff, I don't remember where you're from, but Jeff was saying it was like 100 degrees where he's at. Yeah, that's a bad day. It's honestly like it's one of the reasons. I mean, Texas is a state that considered we considered even moving to because before my wife and I got together and started dating all that kind of stuff, I was looking to get out of California and Texas was one of them. But man, I heard the weather there is just it can get just as hot and brutal, if not worse, because you got the humidity in some places. The one place I was looking at was Tyler, Texas, which is like northeast side, something like that. It's a little bit more green. I heard the weather's not as bad there, but you know, didn't end up in Tyler, obviously. Man, that piece, those will pop off very easily. Feels like at least. Texas in the community, wherever you are, is brutal. Yeah, that's see. And I went to Austin at the end of April years ago, and I remember like it was hot and it was humid and it was just super nasty. And we drove down to San Antonio one day, and it felt like it got even worse. Um, but yeah, thankfully where we're at in East Tennessee, we still get the humidity. We don't get the heat. I think the hottest day that we ever had, it's never gone over 100 here, although it got close this year. Um, but the humidity really isn't that bad. Like you might get after certain, rain and stuff like that, you might get like where it's like 2 or 3 days of bad humidity. But where we're at, like we're kind of in this big valley, so it's usually like pretty breezy um, for the most part, I would say, and that helps keep it down a lot. So overall, yeah, it's really not that bad where we're at. And that my wife, she was the one who kind of when we were first looking at different places, she was reading that about this area, and that was one of the reasons why we considered it because Mahomes just scored. Yeah, because I've been to like Louisiana in the summertime in August. I've been to um, shoot, I've been to Florida. Like I've been a couple of places where the humidity gets really bad. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really looking for that. Why do you say that, Jeff? Because I mean I heard you're actually the first person that may have spoken bad, and not necessarily bad about Tyler, but I've never really heard any bad things about Tyler. Oh, I was gonna say I just saw a bunch of these pieces and now I can't find it. I found it. What's up, Will? think, like that. Oh, I hope so. That's the way. That's the way it's staying. The weather isn't worth living here. As soon as even Tyler gets like that, because again, that was one of the things I was hearing about Tyler. Is it's not as bad. Again, as bad. I think if you move anywhere out in that direction, in this direction, like you have to be open to a little bit of that. And it, but it is funny though. Like we hear a lot of, or I'll see a lot of things like, you know, local people complaining because it's like, yeah, everyone moving here is like complaining about it. It's like they're complaining about the humidity and all that kind of stuff. It's like, did you not read about it before? You know, like, did you not understand that Tennessee gets humid? Like, what were you expecting? Come on. Where are you guys thinking about going, Jeff? Oh, I feel like you told me already, maybe as well. So I apologize if you already told me. No, Robbie. But on this one, I did lose a piece that I couldn't find, and I basically took a piece from a big box of Lego that I have in my closet. It wasn't the right color, but it worked, and you'll never be able to find it. Like you'll never know because it's um, well, I'm getting to the point where this thing's getting scary to pick up, but it's underneath that piece right there. So you'll never know. I'll know every time I look at it, but no, that's never happened to me where I wasn't able to finish a project because of that. Back to Boston. Very nice. I have not been to Boston. I really want to go though. Oh, whoops. Skip the step. Now, would you be moving like in the city or like outside of it? Suburbs. You know, The Town is one of my favorite movies. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, one of these days we'll have to make it up there, especially since we're a lot closer to it now. Food, the food, man, is what I would wanna, what would I look forward to maybe the most. All right, this, and then these phones. That's what they look like, at least.
Dude, I think one of my dream jobs is to do photography on the sidelines of NFL games.
That would actually be, that'd be a lot of fun. I feel like it'd be kind of fairly, oh gosh. Well, I'm going to say it because I already started to say it. I could be totally wrong. But I feel like it would be almost like kind of fairly simple because it's just like there's no focus on you. It's like you're just there just snapping shots. Like the only pressure would be like making sure that you get good shots that they're going to be like, yeah, we like this.
I'll probably do terrible jobs because I'd be so distracted.
But
It'd be so fun.
that would be a lot of fun. I think you like Boston. You're one of, yeah. Well, for that reason alone, I know I would like it. But that it always kind of like I mean Chicago is like my favorite city that I've ever been to. So I kind of have a feeling that I would like Boston as well. One, two, three, oh, three, four. All right. Hey, Montana Will, are you still here? Thanks, Mayday. I will definitely try. See how far we get in this one tonight. Oh, I need. I don't think he's here anymore. My buddy from Montana was in here a few minutes ago, and he's got family in Minnesota. And I heard that there's a couple places in Minnesota Wednesday that apparently got snow. So I was gonna see if that's true. Amar, it's coming along. It is. It is slowly but surely. It's gonna start looking like we're making some real progress after I get these couple pieces on. You'll at least kind of get, I think, most of the full profile of it. This is going that. Uh, She's way over here. All right, now I don't know what this next piece is, but I'm going to set that one there. Six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two. Whoops. Oh, I don't know. If I do like one section a night, which is like 3 or 4 bags, I mean, I got 10 more. I don't know how big the rest of them are. I would say another at least 5 sessions. I'm guessing, depending on how big each kind of section is. I have no idea. It just depends. Some nights take longer than others, just because the chat will be going off, and I love chatting with people, almost if not more than building. So yeah, it just kind of depends. Angie, how's it going? Hey, just passing by. Thanks for passing by. I'll be here. Like I said, like I was just saying, probably for the next like 7 days or 7 lives doing this. And that's actually not a complaint. Like, this is as long as this is taking, and as tedious as some of it is. I know there's way more difficult builds out there. Oops. And again, this is like, I'm absolutely stoked that this is a set that I get to build. So I have no complaints at all. Yeah, we're good. Family and I went to Dollywood today, so pretty eventful day. And now we just got the football game on and we're hanging out. Oh, no flag. No flag. Yeah, it was fun. How about you? What'd you have going on today? And again, I was like, as I was saying that, I was like thinking like, oh, like she probably had the day off. Probably didn't. It felt like Saturday to me, but it's only Friday, which is actually kind of a nice thing, because that means tomorrow's Saturday, and it's supposed to be a nice day. So there's some days that I miss Red Bull. And it's been a minute, but I remember there was like a thing where there's 2 different places that Red Bull was made, and depending on where it was, some like tasted better than others. One factory tasted better. It was like Switzerland versus another country. So it's like, if you found one from the better factory, it's always a bonus. But let's see, way down here. All right, now we're back to this one. And this is going to go like that. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 6, 12. Okay. Thanks for watching, Robbie. Appreciate you. All right, so these I need 6, 2, 4. Touchdown Chargers.
Dude, people are dumping Kelsey right now.
Why?
Because he ran into Worthy, and Worthy potentially is out for the season.
Out for the season? I feel like that's a little early to be calling him out for the season, right?
But to injure one of your top
I guess that it like first night. Whoops. It's kind of a big whoops.
not whoops. I mean, he should have retired last season.
I think you just wanted him to retire. I mean, the dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
He was in a great. He is. He's an incredible tight end. He just. So sorry.
My wife gets a little heated when it comes to football at times. So there's a couple times we were watching games last year. I'd have to turn the game off. She's just passionate, is all. I've made some. This is section 7. So yeah, starting to put together the front part of it. So it's gonna really start looking like something here in a bit. You. And twist those.
You in the side. Oh, the dogs. Baby, can you fix this one of the sheets and just put it outside?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I gotta help my wife with something. Thankfully, it's not raining. Okay. Amanda, she was planning on leaving you out there all night, bud. I told us I could never do these. Yeah, it's it's funny. Like, thankfully, I'm doing this on my computer, so it's a little bit easier to see. But sometimes it's what really gets me is the Technic pieces, and then the other thing. Hi, Nala. Easy. Watch the camera. You're gonna knock it over. What? Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Come on. Come on. Up. There you go. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, now. Here's your good girl. Okay. Okay. Go lay down. Go lay down. Watch the camera. Yeah. Sometimes it gets hard to kind of see Justice for Mando. Oh, hey, Rich Beer, what's up, man? It's a great wife. Turn the game off. What? Sorry, I gotta bounce back and forth. I see him. I've got the YouTube and the restream Twitch and YouTube over here, and then TikTok over here. So it's just this is my second night having it or third night, so I just got to get used to like looking back and forth. Um, but yeah, man, how you doing? Did you ever finish that? Did you ever finish the Moss Isley Cantina? I saw you had that one video up there, um, starting it, or you were like in progress. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. How is this? How does this connect? Oh, how does it? Was I supposed to put? I was. Whoops. The camera on your hands is broken. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, whoops. All right, everything's falling apart. You just plug that back in. Dang, I really hope that Restream gets that soon, or TikTok allows Restream to get. Because that guy was sitting here asking me questions, and I totally forgot to look over there. Okay, so I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the thing. I like the instructions where they highlight all the new red pieces that go on the build, and not having it is what kind of just set me up to not be ready to connect this thing all together. Because these are all going to go. Oh, dang. Okay. Guess I should have checked to see. Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right, it's back. Holy moly, this thing is massive. How does this look on the camera? Dude, it can't, like the camera can't even get all of it. Yeah, there's no feet hanging off this. I can kind of move it back. Well, I mean, this camera kind of shows you, but it's like, dude, that is nutty. Babe? Try. That's not good. How big that thing is. But some pieces just started rolling around when I tipped it up. I have no idea what pieces they are. The checkered room. No, there's no loose pieces in there.
Tip it the other way and you'll see. Tilt it the other way.
Dude, there's no. Oh, it's the. Oh, I know what piece it is. Okay, it's not a. It's a piece that's supposed to be loose. For whatever reason. Okay. I really am going to need a bigger desk. Okay. This thing. Yeah, no, seriously. This is it's not big enough. Thank you for letting me. The camera was frozen, by the way. Okay. Now to build the other side. Pretty much going to be the same thing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I gotta move it back a little bit just so I've got some room. Yeah, no, that is kind of cool. Like they only did 4 rooms. This one is like where the hollow table is at. This is kind of looks like the engine room or something like that. Um, this one looks like a storage room, but it has a little gun that pops down. This one is completely empty. I don't know. I don't know what goes in there yet, but it's kind of cool that they did add a couple of those little rooms to the build. But we'll just have to see what comes of them. Oh, there we go. Found that one quick. Last time that one took me a while. But this next part should go a little bit quicker than the last one because there's a lot less pieces in here. I say that until it ends up taking me longer. You know, it's not making any sense, babe. Babe, you know, it's not making any sense. I'm hungry. I feel like we ate so much today. But you know what I'm wanting, man? I want more of those poppers that I made. Actually, babe, when you're at the store tomorrow and you want to get more jalapenos and cream cheese, and I can make more of those. No? Where are you? I did that. Okay, now I messed up on this part. This is. I was looking at that I'm like that doesn't look right. This is supposed to go like that. That looks better. Mr. Red Dream, thanks for the heart me. Ow. That didn't feel good. They're definitely like on that side. I felt like they kind of did smaller groups of pieces. Now it's just like they're just dumping whole sections where I feel like before it'd be like this was a step, then this was a step. Now both of these are steps. It's like you should be used to it by now. So they're just gonna throw a bunch of pieces at you. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Who was mentioned about? Oh yeah, redact was mentioned about that. Your eyes. When it gets to these small pieces like this, that's my eyes start getting a little. Start getting tested a little bit. You're looking at so many different little colors and pieces and angles and. The Chargers better hold on to this. Okay, I think that's it for this step. Oh, I got a question. Oh, shoot. Thanks to the Galaxy. Appreciate that. I was just about to ask if there's anyone here that like really follows like Star Wars news or something. I'll get these pop-ups in my news feed for like new Star Wars trailers, and most of the time they're all like fan-made concept trailers and stuff like that. Um, are they making one that Ryan Gosling is going to be in called like Starfighter or something like that? Okay, so 4 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these. Oh, 2 of these. Niffler, how's it going? That's not the right piece. There we go. I'm good. I'm good. Making some progress. Yep. Um, yeah, pretty good. Had a nice. Oh dang! Chargers just scored a touchdown. That's gonna help them out a lot. Secure this game. I know, but they're gonna be down by 9 points. That's. I mean, it's definitely possible, but yeah, I'm getting Niffler. I'm getting like a section a night done, but it's kind of feels like the builds at the point where it's like every time you complete a section, it's starting to look like it's there's big strides being made. That is like that. Oops. You need my thoughts on it? Someone else was asking about it earlier. Um, I'm not seeing a dark version of this. Oh, oh, jeez. That was it. Yeah, yeah. We were talking about that earlier. San Paulo. Yeah, I don't know, Niffler. I it's like I feel like I'll put it this way. I don't think I would spend the money on it. If I had the money for it, I don't think I would. Yeah, I mean, I think the minifigs on it is maybe the best part because it's like it's just the thing is like this big. Granted, it's pretty big, but it's like you have all these little rooms. But I don't know. But again, see, for me, it's like it wouldn't be something that I would. The only thing that I would probably do is maybe switch up some of the scenes because I know that they give you so many different minifigs and you can kind of recreate different scenes from different parts of the different movies and stuff like that. So there is kind of that aspect of it. For me, it would just be something that would just go on display. Man, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I do think that for that price, and again, I saw the back of it today, and I was joking with my wife. I was like, I wonder when they're gonna do a reveal for what the rest of the back is supposed to look like, because I was just like, the back of it just looks like an incomplete build. It's just kind of I don't even really know what they did with it. I mean, obviously they didn't do anything with it, but yeah, I don't know, man. I think there's some aspects of it that are cool, but I think the uncool parts of it kind of outweigh, some of the what it could have been. So again, I think they could have done a whole lot better, but I see a lot of the Lego ambassadors have been getting them this week, so I know it's a big big topic. So, but yeah, I think you know, again, if I had the money to get it right now, would I get it? No. Maybe if I found it on sale on like Facebook Marketplace or something like that. But yeah, could have been better. The other thing I'll say about it is that I've seen some better stuff on Rebrickable where people have kind of done those different scenes and stuff like that. So you could probably, I mean, you could honestly probably build your own for, and it would look even better. One, two, three, whoops, four. This game, Chargers. We're Bills fans, so we pretty much want the Chiefs to lose as much as possible. Which now that football season is happening, you know what I'll have to do, babe? I'll have to build that Bills helmet while the Bills are playing one night on a live. And seeing as that they play on a lot of times they play on Sunday nights, that'd be kind of perfect. What about you, Niffler? This begs the question: what is a Lego? What is Lego gonna do when people just? I don't know, dude, because that's already happening. Like, if you go look at the stuff that's, I mean, I know, and I know you do, but I'm just saying, like in general, like if you go look at the builds that people are doing on Rebrickable, like, dude, like some of them are leaps and bounds better than what Lego's producing. I think in some, in some things. I know I talk about Halo a lot, but like, and it's not, it's Lego doesn't make Halo stuff, but that Mega Blocks or Mega whatever they do, and I mean the builds that people are doing on Rebrickable for Halo are like way better, absolutely like way better than what Mega is doing. So, and I imagine it's the same for Lego. So I don't know. I mean, maybe they're so big they don't care, and it's just like they just keep doing what they're doing. But I guarantee you, you could go find some stuff on Rebrickable that would make the new Death Star, just absolutely put it to shame, um, or at least find enough stuff to kind of create something similar to it. I think this is right. Kind of looks right. Well, I've already seen some people saying like, yeah, somebody is going to, take two or three of them and put them together and actually make a complete sphere. But then it's like, what, what's that gonna run you? That will be kind of the interesting thing to see if is when someone makes an alt build for that, where you have to get like two of those Death Stars, and you can kind of make more of a complete build, a complete sphere. I mean, yeah, but dude, Niffler, you could spend like tens of thousands on Rebrickable for some things. I feel like, and at some point, for some people, money's not really. the issue. Like I was showing House of Bricks the other night. There's some guy that built a. It's what was it, 60 or 66,000 pieces? It was like New York City, but it was 66,000 pieces. I mean, it basically looked like you were playing like Sim City or City Skylines. And he had a link, and you could buy every single piece for that. I didn't even look to see what the price was, but it's like if somebody wanted to do it and they really love New York City, they'd spend the 50 grand on Lego to build that. Well, and one of the other things is I definitely see. Wait, did I miss a piece? I did. I was supposed to put this guy. I'd be willing to bet that a lot of those minifigs will be what people really pay for coming out of that new Death Star. Wow. Yeah. I don't know why you leave them wide open like that, especially. Can't let it happen. I too got out these stores just got hog meat today. Which one's hog meat? I don't know. I'm not a big Harry Potter fruit. Which build is that? The thing about it is like just as much as they just got that big pass, like they could, Mahomes could just get a pass robbed from him or someone fumble it and the whole thing changes. Almost like that. Hey, KGB, how's it going? This is the new one that just dropped. Sorry, which one? Oh, it's the new one. You're talking about the. This camera still working? Yes, it is. Okay. Let me see. Uh, oh, sweet. That gingerbread AT-AT walker is only $60. Wait, hold on a second. How do I go? Thank you. That's what I was looking for. 76457. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that Christmas Village Hogsmeade. Yeah. Let's see that. Okay. Now I'm back. So you just got it, or did you start building it, Niffler? Whoa, what was that? Okay, this. Wait, there's a new Alien movie. Has anyone seen the new Alien movie? So sick. We'll go. Oh, very nice, very nice. Are you doing like a whole like Hogwarts village? I've seen a couple of people do that. Those are pretty sweet. There we go. It's only appropriate because we're watching the NFL. But the funniest thing that we saw when we were at the Buffalo game was that one dude that said Patrick Mahomes eats boneless wings with ranch. And it's fitting because there's a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial on there. That and that. So many small pieces on that. Oh, yeah. Very nice. I know another person who's doing a Harry Potter Village mock something or other. Super excited to see that one too. Whenever you get done with it, buddy. Yeah, we've got a couple of Harry Potter sets. Not too many. Not enough to do a thing like that, but I still think those are really cool. And I've seen some of those like the city builds where they have like entire cities, or the yeah, some people like really get into it. I just don't have like, I think it'd be cool to do something like that. I just don't have the room for it. Like the only thing that I could really do at this point is I could create a space battle with Star Wars ships like hanging from the ceiling. It's like thanks for the good night and the tiny dinies. What is the good night? I've never seen that one before. Appreciate it though. Wow, man. Building a wall. See, that's where the hard part is building a wall mount to display it. Talk about the village. Whoops. Dude, they held them to a field goal. Sorry, I'm catching up on the game. I don't think the Chiefs got this one. Unless the Chargers make a huge mistake. See, I think for me, like getting a wall mount is like one of the easier things, or like making a mount, something like that, you know? Well, I guess like currently right now, I'm just buying the material to do it. I'd say the bigger challenge is just the space. Like for us, it's having the space to do it. Well, my wife did say that we could mount this one above the our bed and the Venator, because I got a Venator coming, and I like above the bed over there, kind of mount them. Like we've got a picture frame like this, and then we started mounting shelves over there, so we'll have to put them somewhere else. This one, this one I've got a stand that kicks it up at an angle on its side, so that'll help save space as well. So it's not sitting flat. Plus, I think like you want to see the top of it. So, I'm at here. There. Oof. I still would not put it past the Chiefs to be able to win this game. Oh, they don't have any timeouts, so oh, that's gonna kind of do it. Well, we already do have Toast on YouTube. Thanks, I appreciate it. About to put this piece on to really kind of get the form of it all together. But I appreciate it. But yeah, we actually do have one shelf out in the living room where we had some other stuff um, displayed that still has a couple builds on it. But other than that, everything's in here. But what we talked about doing is possibly putting some, like at least in here, even maybe just shelves like all the way around at the top and just putting a bunch of them out there. Love what you're doing. So glad I found this account. Legos are my favorite when I can find space. Oh yeah. Well, Inzik, how do you pronounce your name? Yeah, no, I appreciate it first of all, and then yeah, same thing. We don't have the space. Like I've been kind of sharing. Our space is just super limited, so we're starting to get a little creative, but we also finally got some, not just these shelves behind me, but actual like floating shelves, which you can kind of see in some of the cameras. I think to finally start getting some of these builds just off of sitting on the tables and the desks and stuff like that. So yeah, finally started to make some progress there. Oh, you on YouTube now? Yeah, Niffler. I'm actually streaming right now on TikTok, YouTube, and the Purple app, as I'm supposed to call it. Gosh, what was someone when I first started doing lives, like I was just saying that and they're like, don't say that, don't say that, because TikTok apparently will get mad. But yeah, it's all good. But yeah, right now I'm streaming on, yeah, those three. Yeah, that one, Niffler. It's an awesome build. Brick by brick couple. Appreciate it. Yeah, it is. I'm really liking it. And now it's getting to that point where it's like it's starting to really come together. So now it's getting exciting. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta make sure this. They want this like this, like that. When you start finding the right material, I love to hear where you got it at IKEA. Well, these shelves were donated to me, but they are from IKEA. They're the Billy shelves or something like that. I normally would just get my own material and make some like floating shelves, but these are helpful mainly because they like, dude, you just they go together so quick, so easy. Definitely need to build more after this. Yeah, I can understand that about Borderlands 4. I'm hoping it's good. I haven't really seen too much of it since they announced it. Yeah, I know a couple other people that are planning on getting that Black Pearl right away. And that one, I like that one. The thing that I'm not a big fan of on it is the like all the sails. They're like perfectly flat. Like they look like they're like perfectly formed, and it's like maybe it was before it got tattered up or something. I don't know. I thought it looked better. Or I thought it would look better if it had kind of like some like torn up, you know, sails and stuff like that. But I didn't design it, so who am I? I still think it's a really cool build. And House of Bricks showed me a light kit for it that looks pretty good. Except on that particular light kit, they added these bright, really bright light blue LED strips underneath it. And I mean, I guess the only thing I could really assume is that it was to simulate water. But I don't. It just looked kind of weird. Everything else on that light kit looked great, but oh, that just didn't feel good. It didn't sound good. It didn't feel good either. Oh snap! Okay, how does this camera look? KGB, perfect timing. Look at this thing. This thing is freaking. Whoops. Holy moly. Babe, look this way. Look this way. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're filming me. I thought you were. I can't. I can try. Like, there's only a few places underneath that I can hold this thing. Oh my gosh, dude. This thing is ginormous. Someone was asking me earlier, like, do you let your kids play with Lego? Like, this one, I don't even think my son could pick it up, first of all, because he's only 4. But second of all, this thing would be shattered in a million pieces, or I guess 7,500 pieces in a pretty quick, hot minute. Dang, that thing is so freaking massive. Whew! That is pretty awesome. Oh, I was saying that this is. I was on section 7. That was section 6. So now I'm on section 7, and I got a lot of extra pieces. Well, not a lot, actually. KGB, how are you doing? Thank you, thank you. One minute a little better. I take it out, some post, all the sales site, work out the one spot. Okay. Well, yeah, I imagine someone's gonna get some alt, like make some alt builds for it, and someone's gonna get some different sales and stuff like that. Inzik, what did you mean by Lego talk? Lego TOC? Is this like the Lego side of TikTok? Cool. Thanks, Niffler. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. It's good to see you. Let us when you start that Hogmeads, the Christmas one, be sure to send some pictures and stuff like that. We've got a Discord server up, which is on our profile. You can check out and join to share pictures and stuff like that. So I'd love to see that because I'm eyeballing that one for her. She loves Christmas and she loves Harry Potter, so that's kind of like a win-win right there. So we'd love to see some pictures of it. Sources of Lego sets, yeah, they kind of are. Yeah, Jules, you and me both. I didn't realize, it has the measurements on there. It says like 33 inches, but it's one thing to just hold a tape measure out and be like, oh yeah, that's pretty big, but then to see it, like it definitely puts in a whole different perspective. So yeah, it is. Whew. Man, that's cool. All right, what time is it? 11:20. I'll do one more section because this one actually looks like it's a little bit smaller. Like that's it, apparently. Oh no, there's another bag. There's that. Section 7 is only 3 bags. Thank you guys for sharing the live. So what it's showing on this part of the build is it's like the cool thing about this. Well, first off, I might have to back this thing up. Well, I'm not going to do it right now, but I might try and back this thing up so that it's getting more on my desk because this thing, like, it's just getting cut off. Or can I not? It doesn't let me change the cameras. I can move this around, but I can't change the cameras. Anyways, the thing that I'm trying to, I could put because it's on the browser, I could actually share a browser window on the live stream so you guys could see like the instructions. But what? UCS Ultimate Collector Series. UCS. Huh? With it? No, I'm only about halfway done with it. Or just under halfway. I'd say maybe like 40%. Well, no, I'm with section numbers. I'm about halfway done, but I would have to say at this point, seeing the build where it's at, I'm definitely more than halfway done with it. You know what? Disregard everything I said. I have no idea. Talking like I know. I have no idea. Jedi Tom was doing a live shows over there. Oh, was he really? What was he building? Was he building the Razor Crest? Because he kept putting posts about like building the Razor Crest on live. Shoot, I didn't even check first. He was? Oh, that's awesome. Just an angry mom. I love that. Some good names. Come on here. He got the bag 3. He was going to stop. That thing's big too, isn't it? Isn't that thing like the same size? Kragle. No, Kragle. Craggle. Yeah, because the Z and the Y were, yeah, it's big. Yeah, no, that one's definitely on the list. I'm not gonna try and push it to get by the end of the year, but at some point I would like to get one of those because I just think they're sweet. Okay, all right. Let me. I gotta hit the restroom real quick. I apologize. I got coffee but I'll do this section, and that will kind of close it up. Basically, what it's showing is that it's the undersides of this part. Basically, we're building the underside of these two parts, and doesn't really look like they're like how they have like the rooms here and here. It's just filler stuff. So popcorn. Oh no, KGB. I made popcorn right before I went on live, and we already finished it, and we made a big bowl. So already finished the popcorn. I still got a little bit more coffee left. But yeah, I will be right back. Hello, Promise. I just saw that you joined too, but I'll be right back.
Hey, what are you doing? Hi, love that you joined. I'll be right back. Potty break. It's okay to use the bathroom, my friend.
Show this at the end of it. One that I'm building the set that I had when I was a kid. That Google was able to find because I had one of the windows banner. All I heard was popcorn. Yeah, no, I heard KGB asked about pop. We normally make popcorn at night, and I made some right before we went on. I went on live. Okay. Oh, the Chargers did win. You can turn the TV off, babe. I think the remote's over by you.
Worry about yourself.
I'm just saying. Jeff, did you already have popcorn? Nope, but I bet you Jeff's having some coffee.
Oh, I've been eating so healthy. Crap. The problem is, you give me like 20 cups.
Whoa! You can't start blaming me.
No, and then I eat it all because I'm freaking a little fatty.
All right, it's enough of that talk.
Oh, I ate it all. Oh, I can't have nice things.
Babe, I think you look great.
Babe, I love you. Okay, I just want to get my clothes, bro.
White 3x3 like that. Okay, it was great. No popcorn yet, but I'm drinking coffee. Atta boy. Who knows? I might be up for another cup. This is how I live it up at on Friday nights. Coffee and more Lego. Not mad about it at all either. So if you guys were able to do, like, if you were able to, I know, right? Hey, Kindness Wins, how's it going? You comment so much on our videos, and I appreciate it. But if you guys were able to do a build, and let's say it was a 10,000 piece build, and it could be of anything, what would it be? I guess if you're looking like that, you're not going to see that. Okay. Wait, did I put that in the wrong spot? Oh, I totally missed a step down here.
Sometimes I'll be on TikTok and it'll be like a random girl and I'll accidentally like it and I have to unlike it because we share an account and I never want someone to think that you're liking him.
Well, that's why, like, if I do go on there, like, I look at some of the stuff and I'm like, dude, if you see that, I'm gonna be like, what is she gonna think? I'm like,
It's me.
like, yeah. Well, I'm glad that you noticed that because I'm like, I didn't like any of this stuff. I usually only go on to like check the comments and messages.
And your floating email is on my phone and on my computer.
Yeah, well, all your Turkish dramas are showing up on my YouTube page, so we're even.
No, I'm doing all like sometimes I open it and I feel like I'm spying. I'm like, and then I notice I'm like, ugh.
Well, nothing interesting coming through on the emails.
Like, well, because it's like your work stuff. I don't want to be involved in that.
Ooh, hello.
We have to upgrade.
Dude, I gotta turn this thing. Dude, that whole front section is kind of hanging. Caleb got wild.
It literally is. Well, okay, I did, and this is my fault. I got stuck on like dorm room move-in for some reason. I was watching because I was shocked at how much money and all these things that parents are buying their kids to move into these rooms. They have wallpaper.
Like,
and headboards.
Oh. Huh. I mean, I guess if you can.
Even if I can, I'm gonna help them.
Oh, right there. Wait, coffee and popcorn for such amazing bills. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is an amazing build right here. And it just got really wild because I just got the two nose pieces on there, and it finally able to kind of see. Finally starting to see it coming together. And it goes like that. Two of these. Like that. All right, put that aside. And this is going to go here. No. Well, that's a weird piece. Never seen that piece before. Oh, that goes like that and like that. So like that. Kels, thanks for the galaxy. I appreciate that. Holy moly. You're awesome. Thank you. Wolf Black Bear, what's up? I'm good, man. How are you? Yeah, but what? I'm curious. What if you guys could build, like, do your own mock, so to speak? Actually, that's what it is. What would it be? 10,000 pieces. Could be of anything. What would you guys build? Big Boy Bully Brothers. Nice build, bro. Thank you so much. It has been a fun one. Wait, did I mess something up? No, this. Oh, I see. I think it goes. I'm building Technic Skyline. Nice. You know what's funny? There's been quite a few people who have been building that one lately, specifically the Skyline, which I think is cool. That's a really sweet build. Look at that. Okay, so now I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I need 1 of you. 1 of you. 2 of you. So you want that one here. Thanks for the follow as well. Wolf Black Bear. Is this my 3rd night doing this on live? Like a full night? Because one night didn't really count. I ran into some technical issues. I want to say I'm probably 9 hours into it, I think. It's either 9 hours or 7 hours. One of the two. And as far as bag sets go, I'm only about halfway through it, maybe. This is section 7 and there's 17. So still got a ways to go. I mean, obviously, got to build the whole top, the whole underside, and it's a lot of Starship Enterprise. They actually are coming out with the Enterprise, Kells. They are. Here. I don't know if they've got. I think, right? I'm pretty sure I saw. Yeah, I mean, nothing comes up, but I think there was something that said rumors is 2 months ago. So, yeah, rumored features of Lego Star Trek USS Enterprise NCC 1701 D. Um, yeah, I don't know if there's any pictures of it, but there's definitely been enough rumors, I think, floating around where it is happening. It's just a matter of when. What's your thoughts on the new Death Star? 41 will still building the third. Yeah, well, I'm only 3 months back into it. Big boy bully. It's same thing for me. It's like therapy. It's awesome. The new Death Star. I pretty much just chalk up to this. If I had the money to buy it, I would probably buy something else. No, I'm on. I did that. I'm on step 489 out of I don't know how many. A lot. But yeah, I think some of the minifigs are cool, but I don't know, man. That's a lot for something that's just kind of. And I just saw the back of it today.
Hey, I know you've been live, but take my phone. Look at this.
I just don't know about that. The back of that Death Star.
Don't want to hit your thing.
Hold on. Really? No. You're not throwing that. You're not throwing your phone.
You need a mop.
Oh my gosh. That is insane. Well, here I gotta go to my camera. I'm trying. I gotta like. My wife just showed me this. This guy did a 15,000 piece Star Destroyer. Dude, look at that thing. Oh, that's funny. He actually used it. That is nuts. Oh my gosh. Wow. Babe. Okay, well, I'm going to throw it. It's going to land in between your knee and Nala's knee. Dang. Yeah, that's wild. Sorry, was there something? Okay, hold on. Yeah, so my thoughts on Death Star. We were talking about that. Yeah, third live. Okay, third live. So yeah, 7 hours then is what I'm at roughly. Yeah, the back of the Death Star is just like, what? Like, are they gonna finish that? Like, it looks really strange. And I guess maybe their thoughts was like, well, this is meant to go up against a wall or something like that. But still, the back of it just was kind of like, whoa, weird. This one took me, my best mate, nearly 35 hours. Well, I I guess it would. I'd finish it in like 20 hours ish. Then I don't know. Like it's all relative. Like I'm sure there's people who can build it. Like you know, I'm sure someone could do this in like 6 hours. Right? It's all relative. So Um, yeah, the '90s version one. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Kels, if you just go up, the Lego USS Enterprise, like you'll see there's some articles about it. I thought there was maybe the video I saw someone just was using a picture of the old one or something like that. Because I thought I remember seeing like a picture of it, but it doesn't look like they've released any pictures of it. But that would be pretty cool. I'm not a huge Star Trek fan. Like they're still fun to watch and all that, but I've always loved space and spacecraft and stuff like that, spaceships. So I would be all about building an Enterprise. And again, like getting back into it now, like it's just crazy how detailed the sets are in comparison when I was a kid. Um, well, I'll show you guys in a bit, but this is I started rebuilding um, a sheriff like a sheriff breakout thing. These are the pieces that I had in my box, and I took a picture of it on with my phone and scanned it, and then I was able to find the piece or the set that it is, and so I'm starting to rebuild it. Um, but it's like even this, you just look at it, it's like man, they've come so far with how detailed a lot of the sets are these days. Okay, I think that's all done. Hold on a second, let me make sure. Yeah, I got that, got that, got that, got that, got that. Yeah, okay. And two of these. I need one. Two. One of you. One of you. One of you. One of you. And you. All right. Yeah, I mean, I grew up watching Star Trek because my cousin and my uncles, like they were all pretty into Star Trek, so I would watch it with them and stuff like that. But I just didn't get into it the way that I got into Star Wars. But again, I would still love to build some of the Star Trek ships because I think they're pretty awesome. Like I would hands down get the Enterprise. Oops, that didn't feel good. Where are you supposed to go? Oh, right there. Okay. Katie Marchand, how's it going? Good to see you again. Thanks for putting them. What's the Easter eggs and where? Not that. Not that. Well, I mean, I didn't watch like the original Star Trek stuff, but I mean, still when it was like Deep Space Nine and those some of those shows like that's what they were watching, so I watch it with them. But I mean, I think the new ones that they made with Chris Pine, I thought those were all really really good. I'm just shocked that they didn't do any of the newer movies with the Borg. Oh, I'm looking for the wrong piece. There it is. Yeah, the new ones are definitely good movies. Okay, so this, like that. Oh, hello. Do you have a favorite build? Right now, I would say it's definitely the Rivendell. But this one's gonna be this one's probably gonna be it when I'm done with it. That I can't tell. I think it's like that. Yeah, it's definitely raised like that. Same thing. I'm assuming, yeah. Okay, so if they want that, that means this is gonna go in there like that. Okay, that works. Oh, I missed that. Lord of the Rings. Big Boy Bully, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Kel's this one right here, the Revendell. Yeah, that one definitely for me kind of has taken the cake so far. I mean, it's so hard because it's like I feel like there's so many. Like I've done some. I have been able to do some really cool builds. I don't like when pieces are just overhanging, which is what this one is going to do. But I trust that they know what they're doing. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings Rivendell is definitely up there with that light kit for sure. Shit, I could have seen it. Yeah, and I didn't make it. Well, I have the recordings, or I could still get the recordings. I just never. Oh, I'm looking at it backwards. I'm like, I don't understand how this is supposed to go on there like that. It was a fun build. Like I said, that one took about 7 days, and there was a couple of the sessions, like I said earlier. It's like, or one in particular where I was like 7 straight hours of not only finishing the Rivendell, but then installing the light kit on it. So it was pretty. It was a long one, and I felt like so much of that. Like I almost threw out the candles. Like there's candles all inside that thing, and I almost was just like, screw it, I'm not putting the candles in there because they just got in the way. They kept falling off. It was just kind of a annoying experience, but in the end, it was 100% worth it. Makes for a great nightlight too. Me event. Oh, thank you. Doing my best. 6. One. Kels, if you ever build the Rivendell, you'll know what I'm talking about. That when you start to get your hands like inside the building, there's all these candles everywhere, and they're on these like tall candle, and it's just they just don't hold together at all. So you're just constantly knocking them off. And then when I was doing the light kit, you actually replace the wax part of the candle with the part that has the light in it, and they're constantly falling off. And yeah, it wasn't too much fun, but in the end I thought it's completely worth it. Yeah, brown one. I was looking for a gray one. I remember when you first started this. Now look at the it's definitely changed a lot. It definitely has changed a lot, and super super grateful. So wait, were you on that one night where we started talking about different books? Because my wife is really into books.
So everyone's saying that Kels took Worthy out because last season his points were so low.
Oh, wow.
People are online was like, he's having issues with his points last season, like took care of it. Which is so sad. I really hope Worthy's okay.
Oh, oh boy. Wow, that just helped stiffen that whole thing up pretty nicely. I don't know. Willie, how's it going? I don't know if I can really see. Okay, well, I'll try and see if I can angle this thing so you guys can see what I just put on. But yeah, that piece up in the nose section here. Dude, picking this thing up and moving it is so nerve-wracking. Wow. Okay. How you doing, Willie? Just fishing, looking good, brother. Saw your ladies post the other night showing you some love. I appreciate it. Wait, did you post something tonight too, babe? Oh man, Bricks, that looks so good. Yesterday. Okay. Cool, man. Well, I appreciate you being here. Stop by checking it out. Okay, that's it. Playing some Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty in eons. Best investment my son and I will ever made for this one. Oh, hey, Car Talk, how's it going? I do have a stand for this one that kind of kicks it up on its side, so I think that will help a lot with how this thing is going to look. yeah, looking forward to having this one on display. It is going to be so cool to look at. And sometimes when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, do I want to put, I mean, I'm definitely going to look into a light kit, but it's like, do I want to put this, do I want to hang this thing from the ceiling? Like how cool to be to have this thing. Like, I know he couldn't do it probably. It would definitely be too much weight, but when I used to have some like model planes and stuff like that, my dad would like we'd put them on a string and put them on like the bottom of the fan. I get yeah, and or like there was they had like a little motor, you know, and so like it would spin around. Like how cool would it be to have this thing and just have it like be able to swing around? Like it wouldn't work. It would be that would be very unwise to do that. But I like the idea of it. I like the idea of it. Yeah, car talk. I'm good. Family and I went to Dollywood today, which was a lot of fun, and kids knocked out pretty quick, so made for perfect time to do a live. Thoughts on the Death Star? Yeah, I think if I had the money to buy a size set that big, I would buy something else. Personally, I just think I just don't think it's worth that money. How do I see again? I keep going left to right, and I always have to remember to go down and then up and over because this piece needs to go here. Let's go here. I'd say the minifigs in that set are cool, but I don't think that they offset it enough to be like, yeah, it's worth $1,000. And I don't know what's going on with the back of it. It's just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think some of the minifigs will be worth more than the actual set in the future. That's my guess. Okay. Now I can flip this over, and now I can add that guy and this guy and you. And you. It is. Ian, how's it going? It is starting to look like the Falcon. It's getting exciting for sure. Just hang from the ceiling, you'll be able to see the top. Good point. Flip it upside down. So then it looks like it's just flying inverted all the time. Makes the Rivendell set look like steel. Dude, yeah, like I would buy the Rivendell set before having this. I would buy the Rivendell set before I buy the new Death Star. That's for sure. It's really looking like a Falcon now. Yep. Oh yeah. No, that's for sure. Like so like right now, the one that I would really love to get is the Mos Eisley Cantina. And you know, you could find that one. Like I've found it on eBay for like $500. Yeah, hands down would buy that. Or you know, if it was in the $1,000 range, there's a guy not too far from me on Facebook Marketplace. He's asking $850 for the UCS Star Destroyers, like the video that I just showed, but not that one. Like I don't know, the UCS Star Destroyer that came out, you know, a couple years ago, whatever it was. He's selling it for $850, new in the box. Just the box has got a little bit of damage on it, which I don't really care about. But like I would hands down go buy that before I buy the new Death Star. Nala, because Nala's my dog. You can't. You can't force a dog. You can't force the dog to love you. What the heck? Oh, see, this is where I goofed up last time, or got confused last time. Yeah, but this time. Yeah, you can until you need stitches. Good point. Good point. Okay, that looks like it was done correctly. Watching from Australia. First time I've seen you on live. Also, an adult fan of Lego. Awesome. This is whatever. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Met quite a few people from Australia recently that are like, I didn't realize that the biggest Lego store in the world is in Sydney. I recently learned that. That's pretty wild. Lego Technic, I'm good. How are you? Have fun with the build. Looking great, brother. You guys will appreciate it. Thanks for joining, Just Fishing. Whoops. Apparently I did not have that piece down. Watching from Finland. That's so cool. Also tuning in from Australia. Dude, right on. Do you guys live near Sydney? Have you gone to that store in Sydney? I have to look it up. I'm kind of curious to know like how big it actually is. I've only been to like official Lego stores. I've only been to like 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right, I think that's everything for this one so far. Just there it is. Melbourne, Australia. I'm in Melbourne, about 900 kilometers. Okay, so you guys are anywhere, not really near Sydney. I have never been. Hoping one day can make it down there. 4, 1, 2. Where's, oh, right there. 4. My eyes are starting to get a little. 2. Dude, I did something to my hand. When I squeeze, my whole hand hurts. Yeah, that does not feel good. The joys of getting old, I guess. Older. Yeah, that felt really weird. Maybe it is having a little bit more of an effect on me than I thought, building all this Lego. I mean, I use my hands for tools at work all the time, but not that kind of pain. Visited Legoland in Denmark. How was that? Because we recently went to the Legoland in San Diego, California, for my son's birthday, and it was cool. I really enjoyed it. We were all joking. My whole family was joking, like they didn't know if they were really there for my son, if they were there for me, or who was enjoying it more, me or him. I just think it's wild that like Denmark's like Lego's home base and the biggest stores in Sydney. But like I said, as I recently found that out, also found out that like there's a lot of stuff. Like Lego's almost in a way bigger, it seems like, in Australia than it is most other places in the world. Like Rebrickable, like the guys that started Rebrickable are from Australia. There was another like kind of bigger website thing that I heard also started in Australia. And then like the original Lego Masters show originally started in Australia. It's kind of wild. Let's see, this is going to go like that. And like that. Oh, this is... Did you get to do like a tour of the inside? Or wait, you said it was Lego Land, so that's like the new amusement park. I imagine they have to have some kind of like um, museum or something like that. Okay, that is not... Did I screw something up? Because that does not want to go. Did I mess that up? No. Okay, why does this one not want to go? That's not happening. Everything there was built by Lego. Oh, very nice. Like literally everything was built by Lego? Oh, I think that's how it goes. Yeah, okay. There it is. Now I got it. I'm going to say I screwed something up severely if that was not going to work out. That is going to go that. All right, now. Oh. Gee, like you press on one part of it and the whole other side starts lifting. That, and this is going to go. It's these pieces. Maybe I should have crazy glued this thing. Can you do a holiday Lego set when it's near? Yeah, definitely will. We do have some Christmas sets. So yeah, absolutely. My wife loves Christmas, so anything Christmas themed, like she's gonna be all about. So we will definitely, and I'm gonna convince her to build them. Everyone wants to see her on live. I think I'm gonna get her on here to build those because she's got like a Christmas tree, a Santa, the Santa's sleigh, and then hopefully by then we'll get some of the like the Hogmeads, the Harry Potter Christmas one. Oops. And that. Where is this one supposed to go? Okay, I missed one. I have all of them. I missed it somewhere else. Oh, this is gonna bug me. So that piece is left over, and I've got a really hard time thinking that that is a extra one of those. Oh, did it come off of that? No. I'm really not seeing it. Whoa. Those are all there. Those are all there. Those are all there. What the heck, man? Well, I have no idea. So let's see. Last time, this side went easier to start.
Oh, babe.
What?
Churro cheesecake.
Oh, yes. Just yes. Sounds amazing. Oh, look at that. G-Man, hello. How's it going? Okay. Where can I pick this thing up? Because I want to see.
I think it's so cute, all of the new like Lego accounts that I've seen popping up. But I think what I love about it is just how different everyone who's building, like who like loves Lego is.
No, I agree.
And that's one of the things I really love about it. Because you never know who you're gonna get. And you know what?
I can't.
Because my fingers hurt. I don't know how to do it. My fingers hurt. And I can't follow the directions.
I need to find a good place to grab this thing. Holy moly.
Computerized.
That piece is supposed to fall out. Don't worry about that. Everything's fine. I'm just trying to switch back to my. Okay. I can't even. Dude. Okay. There. That. So the two nose pieces on the underside is what I just did. I can't show you. I guess I can't. No, that camera's too cool. I'm going to have to readjust that camera, I think, for this build. But that is where we're at. I really don't like moving this thing. Yeah, that's why. Man, everyone wasn't kidding when they're like, yeah, have fun moving that thing when it's all done. Or just, you know, in its current state. Which they're not kidding. I don't like. Okay. Just gonna leave that there. Because that thing is. Shoot, bag 8. What is bag 8? Bag 8 looks like. Oh, wow. Bag 8's a lot. Bag 8 fills in this area, and it looks like these two areas. Yeah. Night, Katie. Thanks for watching. Dude. Yeah, I might have to adjust this camera. Number 2. I can't. Number 2 is already zoomed out. forgive me. I'm going to try and do this just while I can see it. I have to try and get a wider shot. That's what I'm going for right now. I might have to completely move the mount because that still doesn't. Oh, let me use it here. I guess that's a little bit better. Yeah, now I can actually see. Okay, so now at least the whole thing is actually in the frame. But even still, it's just it's too big for the desk. Not a bad problem to have, but holy moly, thing is wild. All right, let me go back to the chats. If I could figure out, okay, there we go. Okay. I have a bed. Hey, Micah, what's up, man? You need to find an Airwolf kit. It's massive. It's an Airwolf. All right, let me see where we're at with the boxes. That one's empty. There's bag 8. Yeah, so I've done. This thing comes with 4 of these white boxes. I'll double check them. Yeah. I know. So I'm 2 boxes done. 2 boxes. I've done 2 boxes. 2 of the white boxes. Good to see you too, man. How you been? I don't know what an Airwolf kit is though. What?
I know you're busy. That's not really being really generally loving too much. I know we have a lot of house projects to do.
Oh no, tomorrow I've got some. Yeah, no, tomorrow.
Well, yeah. When are we gonna put our security cameras in? That we've had for a year.
Yeah, at some point. Okay, so I was gonna show you this. So this is that sheriff build, something like this that I'm recreating, rebuilding. What was? Let me see if I can find it really quick. Okay, probably wasn't on that. Let me see if it was in here. On my phone? I don't remember which one it was now. It should be on here if I. Oh, here it is. This is set number 6755 Sheriff Lockup, released in 1996. I'll just put this picture up really quick. You guys can check it out. It's pretty. It'd be kind of cool to rebuild this one just because. It's gonna be super low quality, but this is essentially that build, and I found it because I found this, the sheriff sign and then the window, and it's did a Google search, and yeah, so that's gonna be kind of cool to rebuild that one because I do actually remember having this after I saw it. I remember having it when I was a kid. Um, so that's one of the things that I plan on doing is going back through that box and seeing what builds I have, and hoping that I've got a bunch of the pictures from it, or a bunch of the pieces from it where I can rebuild these things. So just thought it'd be kind of cool to share that. But I'm going to pause there. Let me change this back. Hello. Wow, this is really nice of how fast you can change things back. Yeah, there we go. Morning from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm sitting here watching my favorite YouTuber. Oh, wait. Kenneth, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Micah, how long will this take you to finish? I don't know, man. I'm about halfway done in terms of number of bags and number of boxes. There's in the main box. It comes with 4 boxes. I've done 2. Oh, excuse me. About to start the 3rd one. So, but it's a much bigger build than I thought it was going to be, and I'm running out of room. I don't know. Probably this is my 3rd live doing it, so I would say maybe another like 3 or 4 lives, just depending on how. It always depends just on how active the chat is, and then the other part is just, I mean, when you go to build a top player, it's going to be a lot of little pieces and stuff like that. So who knows? I have no idea, but I would say probably another 2 or 3 lives for sure. So that's my best guess. Man, this thing is sweet though. Another thing I want to do is I want to look up light kit, see if I can get a light kit before I get done with it. I don't know if it's going to make it easier to build this thing when it's maybe still kind of in pieces. I imagine it would be, but also have to look at how it goes together. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Kennedy, my favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that, Kenneth. That was really cool of you to say, man. Thank you. But anyways, I'm gonna call it. I'll definitely be back Sunday night, but who knows? Maybe tomorrow night. Get crazy, want to keep going at it. Might do another night. But yeah, appreciate all you guys watching. And yeah, if I see you tomorrow, I see you tomorrow. If not, I will see you guys on Sunday night. Thank you guys.